It's time for baseball on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Tampa Bay Rays. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He will lead this one off today.
For St. Louis, center fielder.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. And Harold, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman. The tag, and he is out. Set to get his day started, Gary Sanchez. Batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Left side of the infield into the shift. Throw in time at first for out number 2. In now, Mike Moustakas. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And a beautiful knuckle curve in there for a... Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Harold Reynolds, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it stops right here. We got to put a stop to it right now. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit. We got to get a good pitching performance. We need to win the game because that's the mindset you have to have. We're stopping it right now. The buck stops here.
Aaron Hicks checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Third baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Herrera moving in. And the inning is over. At the plate, Nelson Cruz. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. 0-1 looked like a knuckle curve, and it's 1-1 now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. The relay throw, and he is into third with a leadoff triple. The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hit weekly back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Set to get his day started, Ian Kinsler. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Murphy is over now, and he's got it for out number 2. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
Yoenis Cespedes.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Swung on. Missed. 2-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Here's Cespedes with a drive. That's high and deep to left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Set to get his day started, Rougned Odor. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Shaw ranging back to the track. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau.
Ryan
Hold high in the air out to left field. Cespedes is there. He's got it one away. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded to the right. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Edwin Encarnacion now. Hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Herrera going back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the... Digging in, Gene Segura, and he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Odubel Herrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base. And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Riding it. Once again. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Well,
this ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And the runner from second is in to score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Moustakas. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Trying to pick things up. Where we left off, Nelson Cruz. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here. This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. Nope. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eric Hosmer. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First and second now, one man out. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Hit back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Batter number 3, second
So the bases are loaded here with one man gone, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Peralta is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And a relay home, and he's safe. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Here it comes on 0-2. Now a check swing, but that's in there for. Settling in now, David Peralta.
And
He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
Fielder, David Peralta.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And the Rays are in the hit column. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Cruz has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pereira is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Here's Rougned Odor now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. So stepping in, Gene Segura. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. In there for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. Nobody out, runner on first. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Gene Segura becomes the first out of the inning. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike 1. And he misses with it. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he takes ball 1.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look,
Your attention,
he's
please.
getting hit a little bit, and now he's
pitching
falling.
for the Rays.
Hunter Strickland
Number
answers
60.
the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Here comes Peralta, and that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks comes into this
Leading
at bat
off the
0
fourth
for
inning.
1 in the ball game.
Second baseman, Aaron Hicks.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Tell you what, having a big lead early, sometimes that's not always the best thing. But I think what you got to do is still focus on one at bat, one pitch at a time, and not allow a big inning coming at you.
Now batting.
Here's Daniel
Third
Murphy now.
baseman,
He's 0 for
Daniel
1 thus far.
Murphy.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Tried to hold back, but this is popped up, and no one will get this one. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Hard hit ball to short. And Zimmerman has a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Ready for another chance? Travis Shaw. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Throw into second, and he'll get in there safely. Coming to the plate now, Edwin Encarnacion trying to cash in here on this 2-out rally. Couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. 0-2, here it is. Now a flare out toward right center. Kinsler ranging into the outfield, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
First baseman number 35. Eric
and this
Hosmer.
ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Blackman is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He hit a sac fly earlier. And that's in there for strike 1. 6 runs, 10 hits. And that misses. 1-1. 1-1, here it comes. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
That's the 3rd slider in a row. And I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Just a bit low, ball 3. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here it comes on 0-2.
1 ball.
And the changeup is way low that time. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The designated hitter, Ned.
Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Tap fouled at home plate. A pause and the 0-2. Hit softly on the ground to first. Reined in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is. Now batting, David Peralta. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Left fielder, David
Here's
Peralta.
Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Right side. Hosmer has it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So striding in, Troy Tulowitzki comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but this is foul near the seats. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed by Tulowitzki, and he's a strikeout victim to make for 2 away.
Number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is. Striding in once again, Gene Segura. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Segura.
Sharp ground ball to third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Adam Liberatore gets the call to pitch here.
For the Rays, number 36, Adam Liberatore.
Six runs, 11 hits. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Zimmerman is under it, no problem, 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Comes set, and the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Gary Sanchez sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Marcus Semien will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the Pat Neshek. A runner on first with 2 away. 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Peralta coasts under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Leading off for the Rays, center fielder.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Cespedes arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Aaron
into the windup and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daniel Murphy. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he just misses with a curveball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Greinke ready now, the 1-1. Line towards center field, but this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out. So striding forward now, Nelson Cruz. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Nelson Cruz.
Shot back up the middle. Blackmon patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. So 1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. And that's in there for a strike.
When you face a guy with this kind of motion, you just take the first pitch. You hope it's not a strike, but you got to be able to read him. He just gives you a different look than anybody else.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Hard hit toward the hole. Played on the backhand. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He hit a sac fly earlier. As Dribble Cabrera will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Cabrera.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Ground balls. Oh, and that's off the second base bag. And that's through for a hit. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. Ready for another shot now. Yoenis Cespedes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball. And that's in there, base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Up next for the
ready once again, Rougned Odor looking for a third.
Odor, your attention please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Steve Pearce. We'll see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Turned on down the line. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for no. Here's Ryan Zimmerman.
And leading off for the Rays, first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. This one's down to third. And he's set down, one away. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 10.
Digging in once again, Edwin Encarnacion. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
To short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Now at the plate, Gene Segura. He's
Leading
2
off
for
for the
3
Cardinals.
thus far.
Shortstop.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Here it comes. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Here's the 1-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Peralta has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Goodness gracious, Matt. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
And he is out on the tag.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Ready for another chance. Gary Sanchez. Joaquin Benoit comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Change up too low, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Number 13.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch. Digging in now.
And leading off for the Rays.
Nick Vincent enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Now pitching for the Cardinals.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched. 0-1, here it comes. Swings through the slider there. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 delivery. high in the air out towards shallow right. Cruz has a beat on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. He's running towards second. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. He's on the move again from first. This is line to left, and that's in there, base hit. Settling in now, Charlie Blackmon. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And there's ball 1.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
And there's ball 2 now. On a line to shortstop. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the digging in for his second at bat, Marcus Semien. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Malik Smith will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Here's Nelson Cruz now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. A runner at second, nobody out. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 7-0. In now, Eric Hosmer. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. Now in the box, Asdrubal Cabrera, a base hit in his first trip.
Asdrubal Cabrera
goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Peralta is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Yoenis Cespedes. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
That's in there, base hit. Throw won't get him. Here's Steve Pearce now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Well, clearly that changeup the pitch before didn't fool him, because that fastball right there, he was right on it. He just couldn't put it in play.
Dylan Betances.
Now pitching for the Rays, number 68.
The 1-2 pitch.
Dylan Betances.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident.
And the throw will be wide at first as it pulls him off the bag, and a run's going to score. Gene Segura standing in. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
The center fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. And he's got ducks on the pond, as they say, looking to add to his team's already sizable lead.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
That ball's fast.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And the run is in to score from third. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Malik Smith. And he's got ducks on the pond, as they say, looking to add to his team's already sizable lead. 1 run is scored. And the second runner's going to hold over at third, so a run scores, and they remain loaded here with 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Nelson Cruz is in with 2 away. He takes a ball. 1-0. Hector Rondon.
Now pitching for the Rays, number 56. Hector
Hot shot towards the hole. That's in there. Base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Hard liner to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores, and the second run will score as well. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, standing in, Daniel Murphy.